With the announcement of Star Fox, a remake of Star Fox 64, which was called Lilac Wars in Europe, but is still Star Fox, I thought I would have a look back at this classic game so you know what to expect when the remake comes out on June 25th. This is Peppy, by the way. If you haven't played this game yet, don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything past the first few stages of the game. So Star Fox 64 is an on-rail shooter where you make your way through the Lilac solar system on the hunt for Andros, a villainous mad scientist who's launched an all-out attack on Star Fox's home turf. You'll be flying your R-Wing spaceship most of the time, with a couple of levels taking you on land and underwater too. Star Fox is the name of Fox McCloud's team, and you'll be spending pretty much the entire game with these 4 characters. This is probably Nintendo's most character-focused series that they've ever made, apart from maybe Fire Emblem. All 4 team members have very distinct personalities. They sound off really often during missions, and you're going to be hearing them a lot. They banter back and forth quite a lot, and they actually give feedback based on what you do during the missions. Like, these guys talk all the time. Mario and Link don't even talk at all. Don't speak to me about Chris Pratt. But this frog is talking constantly, and I love him. You see them on the title screen. You see them during missions. You see them in the mission complete screen at the end of missions. You're gonna hear them in your dreams.
Do a barrel roll. Barrel roll.
They have distinct personalities that govern how they fly, how they interact with Fox, and how Fox interacts with them too. Here's the team. Peppy is like Fox's mentor, a wise and measured old rabbit. Falco. Falco is a hot-headed rival to Fox, constantly challenging him and mocking him if he does something poorly.
But you're supposed to shoot them all.
I'm trying, Falco! And Slippy is sweet and innocent and probably shouldn't be on this incredibly dangerous mission with us.
Slippy, watch out. Bogey on your tail.
We've been here for 3 seconds, Slippy. In each level, you shoot lasers, boost, break, and even fire off a bomb or 2 in your mission to take down the bad guys.
Use bombs wisely.
The really engaging thing here, though, is that each level has hidden side objectives or certain mission goals that will affect where you go in the next level. For example, in the first stage, Corneria, if you help Falco fight off the enemies on his tail and then fly through these hoops, he'll lead you off to a hidden second boss. After that, you'll head to Sector Y for stage 2. But if you fail to rescue him, he'll be knocked out for the next stage, and you go to the normal boss of Corneria, and then for the level after that, you go to the basic. For the next stage, you'll go to Meteor rather than Sector Y. As one more early example, in Sector Y, you need to kill a certain amount of enemies to impress Falco, which unlocks the harder path. Otherwise, you go back onto the normal route. But you also have to listen to Falco berating you for doing poorly. Every level has different mission parameters, and you can end up going on several different routes through to the end of the campaign with branching story threads and different outcomes for your team members. It's a genius bit of design, tying in these branching paths to requests from your team members and the fate of your team members too, because they're so likable, you're going to want to help them out in the ways that they ask you to. It feels genuinely bad when you fail objectives, so you really need to lock in.
Quit dinking around, Flip.
Yeah, stop dinking around, Slippy. You'll hear people say that this game is only a couple of hours long, which is technically true. You can run through the game in like an hour or 2 on your first go. But the main point is that you've got these different mission objectives that you need to complete, and you can complete them in different orders. So you're going to be running through the game a few times. The point is to improve your high scores and discover those different paths, of which there are 25.
That's good.
Though you will be repeating levels because there aren't that many.
That's bad.
But you can improve your score, and you can really feel yourself getting better as you play.
That's good.
And it's exciting to discover those new, rarer paths when you complete difficult objectives. That's good. Man, the levels are sick. Nintendo really took advantage of the solar system setting by having every level look completely distinct. From Corneria with its greens and blues, to lava planets, dark shipped graveyards on the outer edges of the solar system, dry, barren planets, the forest moon of Endor. There's a few stages that actually let you loose in a small open field rather than having you on rails as usual. These are basically big set-piece dogfights. Fox fights? There's loads of animals. Species fights. Whatever, we go with dogfights. These are fun with lots of enemy ships and allied ships flying around all at once in the same area, which sounds chaotic because it is, and it can be a little bit too much at times. It's easy to accidentally shoot your teammates in these points, so you really have to lock in. Stop dinking around, Slip! Stop dinking around, Slip! Stop dinking around, Slippy! So the best thing I can say about this game is I don't really like shoot-'em-ups or on-rail shooters in general, but I love Star Fox 64. It has so much sauce poured on top of that gameplay hot dog that I find it incredibly addictive and really, really memorable. It's going. It's going. Look. Look. Oh, I'm really glad the remake has a bunch of added cutscenes and dialogue, because I think that the world and the characters are actually the best part of this game. But listen, I've been lying. This game is actually trash, because it does not have the greatest video game song of all time, Cornelia from Star Fox on the SNES. I'm only kidding, Star Fox 64 is sick, but you're welcome for having that stuck on your head for the rest of the day. Let me know in the comments what you think of that new art style for the remake. It's been pretty divisive online so far. I like it a lot. I think I would have preferred to see a game with that anime art style from Star Fox's introduction in the Mario Galaxy movie, but if this is what they're going for, I do think it looks pretty sick. Thanks for sticking around, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like that, then you're probably going to enjoy my other content too, so please check that out, you know, like and subscribe and all that stuff. All right, cheers, have a good day. Glenn has done games. Bye.
We're heading out. All aircraft report.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
Is anyone hungry? Anyone want a kiwi?